Hey guys, my name is Trevor and we're on the Arctic Vet channel today. We're going to be going over a tutorial on how to replace your camshaft sensor for a 2000 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and it has the 4.7 liter V8. I wish I could just flip my camera on here, but it doesn't. Since my phone, it doesn't work like that. Anyhow, what's been happening is I've said in previous videos, my Jeep, when I go up to stop signs, it'll stutter. Sometimes it'll completely die on me. And well, this time it's done it and it started right back up. Previously it wouldn't start for hours or an entire day. So I replaced the PCM and I've checked all my ignition coils, bought new spark plugs, wires all seem fine. Just replaced the crankshaft sensor and it's still doing it. So I'm gonna replace my camshaft sensor and hope that that takes care of the problem. If not, I'm going back to my fuel and the ignition coils, because they're the only things left to replace in this whole mess, this whole system. But I guess we'll see what happens. So I'll show you guys where it's at and how to get to it. So starting from looking into the engine bay, it's on the passenger side, right under the oil cap down here. Under that head, there's the camshaft sensor, which I haven't actually got under there to see it yet. But the crank, if you have to do the crank, it's further back, and that one I got from the bottom. Now I've seen people can do the cam from the top. They take the battery tray out. I'm just gonna see if I can do it from the bottom, possibly. It might be a little easier than taking all that out, and I don't quite feel like taking all that apart. The other thing is I did get my battery tested, and these are the only batteries that run in my cars. Freaking not sponsored by them, but they got some dang good batteries. That one is going on 5 years old. Hasn't had a problem. Every other battery, just, terrible. But so the PCM, when I replaced that goes right back there. And that was quite the chore. You can kind of see its label right there. That was a fun little project. But my ignition coils, I have two that are new. The spark plugs are all new. I mean, this is kind of my last part with besides the ignition coils to replace. All right, so just to give you an idea what we're looking at, this should be up in the block like that. So I've got my light down there, and we're gonna go ahead and crawl under here, see what we can find. It should be, oh yeah, we'll have to take the battery out. And just a little bit over there. There it is. That's what we want. But as you can see, there's really not room to get up there. I've got the engine mount in the way. I guess if I took the skid plate off, maybe I could probably wiggle my arms up in there and do it, or I could use this access hole, but we might try from the battery tray. Alright, so take out your battery, you take off your terminals, and then you gotta take off your block here, get the battery out, no big deal there. But then to get the battery tray out, right there is a bolt, there's a second bolt, and then there's a nut down there, which is this one right here. And they're all 10 millimeter, I believe is what I used. Yep, 10 millimeter. Once you get all those out, then you have 4 clips on your fuse box here. On each side, there's 2. And you get those off, and that'll come loose, and then you can wiggle this guy out. so we're gonna go ahead and do that now.
Alright, so just learned that little hole in the middle of your battery tray is some kind of sensor. Of course, why? I don't even know why, but whatever. So you pop the clip off and it pulls out. What I ended up doing was I pulled this little clip out from the bottom, got the tray turned around, and then popped this out, pulled it out, and so it just comes out like so. And now we can put the light down here. You can see our sensor right. That's really bright. There we go, got it to focus now. Right there's our sensor. So yeah, this is a lot easier than trying to go from the bottom. Go ahead and start doing a lot easier. You got a 10mm bolt that goes right here, and then your sensor's in there. Pop the plug off, and mine, surprisingly, is nice and loose. Came out nice and easy. I'm not too sure what's going on here, but I mean, visual inspection of it, that's kind of the only thing off that I see is there's kind of like a, I don't know, I guess metal shavings maybe, or some grime buildup. I don't know. But anyhow, now we've got our new sensor, and we're just going to put it right back in the hole. Which, let me see if I can get my light down there for a second, actually, for you guys. So maybe you can see what I'm doing. Move this wire out of the dang way, and it just goes right up there, nice and easy. Trying to make sure it'll line up in that hole with my bolt spot isn't lining up. There we go. Give it a little bit of a turn. Now it's in there. And grab the bolt, and it goes right there. And it's just a 10mm bolt, nothing special. I honestly thought this was going to take a lot longer and be more difficult. Turns out, I would rather change out a camshaft sensor than a crankshaft sensor on this Jeep. So now I got that hand tight, and go ahead and get the plug put on there until it clicks. Just click. Yeah, it's on there. And this is kind of the best spot that I found to put the wrench. Just right here. And my light's in the way now, but I can always rearrange. And we've got a few things right down here. You got this, what is that, AC condenser hose? Yeah, it's kind of right there in the way, and this wire, and then you got the lines that go to the heater core right there, and also to the water pump. Oh no, wrench doesn't work. There we go. So, yep, there we go. That's how you change out your camshaft sensor, and then we'll go ahead and put the battery tray back in. Again, that was just 2 bolts, and then a nut on that bolt. Connect the battery, start it up, see if there's any codes. Well, I didn't see that. I should have seen that. That's my problem. Guarantee it. It's probably not the damn sensor. Excuse my language. Not the sensor. But all three of the jacket wires here are just completely gone. Ripped off. There you go. And so, yeah, it's probably no wonder why it would have misfire problems randomly, or now I need to go get a new end. Oh, check your wires. That's one though, I must say that I wouldn't have known to look at if I didn't do all the other steps. So I'm glad that I did the other steps and have finally believe I found the actual problem to my whole mess. I just need a connector. So see if I can go find one at AutoZone. We'll be back. Before we go, I went ahead and numbered them 1, 2, and 3, and further down did the same thing, did a little bit further, and at the very end. That'll help me put it together the right way instead of trying to guess which one's right. Got my wires down here. They're all spliced, ready to go. I've got these ones ready to go. And I've got some heat shrink butt connectors right there, ready to put them together. Now it's just a matter of getting them in order. So this is where my numbering comes into play. So I've got orange, which I guess I need to have both connectors facing up. Orange is the furthest one, in this case towards me, which is number 3 on my new one. So this goes to the orange one, right down there. And then number 2 goes to the middle, number 1 goes to the yellow. I don't know if I can sit you guys anywhere because I don't really have a lot of working space here, but maybe I can. You can see kind of what I'm doing. Let's see if we can find. Now you can see I've got my butt connectors all on there, all 3 in the right spot. My new connector's good, and it'll just clip right on up here. I left a little extra so the next time it's easier. You can just pull the sensor out with the connector and reach it up here easily. Now it's time for the big gun. Go get that heat gun down there. Alright, there we go. Now we got them all heat shrinked, and I'm just going to bundle them up, put them back in that little plastic guard, and run some electrical tape up there, and I think I might have some more of this plastic stuff I could put over the rest of it. I'll see if I can find that real quick. Put this heat gun away. Alright, well there we go. We got it all connected now. We got it all buttoned up, looking nice. Now it's just to put the battery tray back in. Don't forget to connect the sensor that is on the battery tray. And then hook a battery, and you're all good. The easiest way that I found to get this out is actually turn it down to pull it out, but turn it down and then it comes right out. So we're just gonna reverse that little process, put it back in. You gotta pull up your fuse box and some wires and stuff, but pretty easy. All right, well, now we got the battery in there. Everything's nice and secure. And posts are all set. And now we can go open the garage door. It's super cold out here. I've had it open this whole time. Alright guys, so the Jeep's good,
and the camshaft sensor and the connector are both brand new and ready to go. If you guys like this video, please leave me a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, let me know what you think, and if you haven't already, please click that red subscribe button, and we'll catch you in the next video. Have a great day.